Welcome back to the Success Finder podcast, sponsored by the Success Finder. Why? Because I guess I still can. Anyways, I want to talk about emotions, human emotions. And when we look at it from the standpoint of coaches working with their members, 1v1, 1v-many, tactitioners, mentors, however it is, we're emotional. We're emotional eaters, we're emotional buyers, sellers, you name it, we're emotional on it. And so how do we take the stupid out of ourselves? We're not going to. We're just, by nature, like we're humans. And we make stupid, boneheaded decisions. So I'm going to give you an example that will help hopefully tie into what we're looking at here, and then how you can take a look at something that you're building, someone that you're coaching, groups that you're building, whatever it is. All right. Go backwards in time, and let's look at the stock market. I'm going to talk about myself personally. I would try to buy and sell off of where I thought it was going to be. The problem was when I was looking at buying or selling, the decisions had already been baked into the cake. So someone that I get to hang out with, I'll call him Nick. He talks about the hockey puck's going over there, so you're already in that realm. I'm going to look at this real quick because I want to make sure that I get this correct on here. But you're going where the hockey puck is, where it's going to be. Let me get that better. You're going to go where the hockey puck is going to be. Kurt Warner was one of the best at this. He would see where his receiver, and he would toss it there. His receiver was having to go where the football was going to be. Sports analogy there for you. So I would buy and sell based off of emotion, but everything was already baked in there. If Warren Buffett came on TV, CNBC, or wherever it was, Warren Buffett's saying what he's doing was already baked into the cake. Like by the time Warren's coming to us, like decisions have already been made, and we're already behind the boat on that. So someone sends a message to me and it says, "Hey, there's a huge buy on XYZ. Go take a look at it." Now, I have certain things that I put in place, and you should be putting in place for your clients, for your coaching clients, or for yourself to keep you from making an emotional decision, i.e., I just don't check where prices are going in and out. I listen for that signal, that success signal on the people that I trust. And when that signal goes up, then my ears perk up and I go take a look at some stuff. But someone messaged me creating a negative FOMO, fear of missing out. Like, oh my God, there's a run on this. And they're saying, hey, you should sell X, sell Bitcoin, well, call a spade, sell Bitcoin and buy this coin over here because of where things are going. And it perks my ears up. What caused the move in the market today? Now, normally wouldn't know, wouldn't care. And I didn't get emotional over this, but if you go Brandon, 1.0, a decade ago or however long it was, I would have emotionally sold based off of seeing where something was so I can just take my profits off the board. But see, I was looking at it from profits, losses, as opposed to acquiring assets. And assets, I want more of what I want. And that's where I want your mind to go to, is what do you want more of? And more does not equal more. We can get into that in a later episode. But I want more assets. I'm not worried about the price going up and down. But if whatever I'm buying is greater the next day, not based off of value, US dollar per se, then I'm winning. So as long as I'm getting more of what I truly want, which is an asset. So let's simplify this. Let's think of a house. You own a house, it's 1,000 square foot. You wake up tomorrow, it's 1,100 square foot. Now the value of your house has not gone up for all intents and purposes, but your square footage has gone up. It has increased. I got another 100 square foot that I can live in. I can do something with. At some given point, yes, will that value be worth more? Yeah, it should be. Okay. But what I want more of is more square footage because my family is growing. So what do we want? Not need, because we don't need stuff, but what do we want more of? Yeah, it'd be great if the value goes up, but if I have more of what I want, then I'm getting closer to it. And it's also keeping me from becoming emotional. Like that, the person that messaged me, they put up a noise. They didn't put up a signal. They put up a noise, which then led me a few steps down a rabbit hole. And then I just kind of shut it out and realized, all right, well, that's great. If I was worried about the fluctuation going up and down, then I probably am playing someone else's game and I want to play mine. So let's bring that back into the game that your clients, that you're coaching, the groups that you're leading, What game are they playing, and what signal are you putting up that they need more of? If we equate more to an emotional decision, we're going to make more emotional, boneheaded, stupid decisions. Why? Because we're human, and that's what we do. So when you are working with them, think about where they're at, where they want to go, and what's the most efficient path forward. If we tie that more to an emotional trigger, and I know, hey, a lot of we sell off of emotional triggers. We buy off emotional triggers. Copy's done off of that. I get that. But when you're working 1v1 and 1v many, real quick, think of a mastermind. That's 1v many. 1v1, individual coaching, one-on-one mentorship, however you want to look at it. But if we tie everything to an emotional decision, price goes up, price goes down, and we're doing it in a group setting or an individual setting, we're being a detriment. We're being a crutch, so they always come back to us and suckle off of what we have to say on a continuous basis. So think about what we're tying that to. I want more assets. I want more time. I want more what? But if we make it, I want more emotional pulls in my life, we're moving towards the wrong direction. Now, hey, maybe this isn't for you and what I'm saying, and that's how you want to sell, you want to buy, you want to coach, you want to teach, you want to bring people to you. That's fine. You go play your game. And I don't mean game in a bad way, just life is a game at the end of the day. So go play whatever game it is that you feel is best. What I'm saying is to me, and to what we're building with the Success Finder, is not to do it off of positive and negative emotions, because I'm the person who would have sat there and said, I am very proud. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I made a lot of emotional decisions. Now, I still got to where I was going, but I could have gotten there faster. Now, I'm looking at things and I put safeguards up. I put, bumpers. Think of the bowling alley where you've got bumpers on each side. So my ball's just, is protected right there. I put those bumpers in place. Oh, great. That just made me think of Nick's book, Bumpers. Go check it out somewhere. If any of the editors are listening to this, find it on Amazon, put it in the link below, however that works. Great book. But I put bumpers in my life to protect me from making that friggin' emotional decision. Yes. Do I still make emotional decisions in certain things? Far less. Far less do I want to be that emotional yo-yo eater. Far less do I want to make a decision on the direction of any of the companies that I've built or that I invest in. Sometimes I invest in people. Sometimes I invest in products. Sometimes I invest in whatever. But I don't want it to be based off of emotional one. Hey, it's another episode of the Success Finder. And if you want to know more about what we're doing over at the Success Finder version 2 frigging point amazingo, reach out to me, message me, because what's going to come is going to change the face of how you connect, how you grow with your community, and what you're doing, and what's most important next.